What's up, everyone? Today I'm going to do a quick video. This is a great lot of accessories I got from my DJI Mavic. Reason I got these, one, going to be for travel, two, going to be for long-term storage, just because I found myself getting more and more drone accessories and really no place to keep them. So the big thing you're going to see here is this protective case. Got it from B&H. The reason I got this one I'll show you once I crack it open. But some other little things I picked up. So Amazon finds, I was able to get a nice lens hood. This is going to be a black plastic lens hood. It goes over where the traditional protective globe would fit on the drone itself. One thing I'm curious to see, and I'll do a brief review on it I'm sure later down the road, is if it still gives the full range of motion for the camera, especially if you are flying at a faster rate of speed and all of a sudden you have some forward tilt or side-to-side tilt. So I'm interested to see how the gimbal works with that. This I got, which is pretty interesting. This actually covers your controller joystick. So again, although I am going to have this case for long-term storage, a lot of times I use my Peak Designs everyday backpack or everyday sling, and so this controller gets stuffed in. And not that I would break the joystick, but I do worry about these getting bent or held in a certain angle and then calibration being off. So this was like 10 bucks on Amazon, and what it does is it just fits right over the sticks and keeps them in place while you are traveling. So pretty stoked about that. This isn't necessarily a drone accessory, but the other thing I got was a Loon Cube. These are awesome. You know, as far as their waterproof capability, they're durable. It's almost like a GoPro session size. But the reason I like this is you can control it from an app. So you can set it as a slave strobe for photography or all sorts of other features. It does use Bluetooth, but it does have 10 brightness levels all the way up to 1500 lumens. And the battery life on this thing, I think I got it out of the package at 65%. I've actually used this to be the backlight in my little product shot turntable setup, and this thing has been killing it. So really stoked with this. More to come on that. I'm not really sure how I'll integrate it with the drone, unless I can somehow attach it on top of the drone for some night flying. That might be kind of cool. Again, this is something that I got for the inside of my backpack when I'm carrying my drone. So this DJI just came out with, it is just a little aircraft sleeve. So it's a pouch for the Mavic. It is lined with a fleece, which is pretty nice. But the reason I got this, it was very inexpensive, maybe 10 bucks. Again, so when I have things in my bag, they may sit there, and I don't want them to necessarily jostle, but if you pull in and out, these props might get stuck on the side or try to unwind themselves or not be as compact as it could be. So with this guy, you basically just slide your drone in, and it doesn't take up any additional space, but the reason I like it is nothing is going to get caught on the exposed legs or propellers, and it's going to have a nice, safe, soft surface. So if you do chuck this in a bag, everything's going to be confined to just this pouch. So that was a big win for me there. Now we're going to get to the heart of this open box, and that's going to be this case. So I'm really stoked about this. Pronunciation of the name, don't murder me on this one. I'm going to say Nanuk or Nanuk. I have no idea, but B&H has this. B&H has a great selection of drone cases. The reason I went with this one, the locking points. Two, the latches have a little more to them. They're not as frail, and having like a two-part open system between the clip and the clasp is pretty nice. Now, as far as the interior on this guy, I absolutely loved this design. And the reason I loved this design, let's see here, you get some thank yous, product portfolio, instructions, which aren't anything too much, and some stickers, which we all love. The reason I love this design is simply because of the layout of, forget the backdrop there, it just fell. There we go. The reason I love this design is simply because of the layout of all the additional accessories you could have. So this is a laser cut foam. It is much more dense than some of the other options that you will be able to see out there. And for me, that's huge because everything's going to be rigid and kept in place. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut in here a little time lapse of me putting the accessories in so you can see everything in its place. But again, this is just the open box, but man, this thing is pretty sharp. It's deep. What I like about this general accessory pocket here is it goes much deeper than it looked like it did on the pictures. But I am really excited because it has a spot for everything you could have with that Fly More combo, plus a spot for additional accessories, and you can carry all your chargers with you. So you don't have to leave anything behind. As far as long-term storage, it's going to be a great option for me. You know, that way I can have it in my camera storage area or where I'm shooting or anything like that. It's not nearly as heavy as you think it would be. And the layout of it I really like, just because I've had GoPro cases or similar cases in the past, and they've had this grid or this rail on them, and it tends to get caught, so I actually like the smooth finish here. So it's got super durable hinges. I haven't really seen a place to label it or put a nameplate, but that's nothing a paint marker can't fix. So again, thanks for watching. This is just some DJI Mavic gear you might want to pick up for yourself. Some things I highly recommend, and look forward to some more gear in use reviews. Along with, I have a ton of Panasonic stuff coming out. So my GH5 will be here in the near future, April 4th. Not sure when you're watching this, but I have a bunch of lens reviews coming out to coincide with that. So as always, like, subscribe, share this video, and I'm starting to get some affiliate links down below, so make sure you click on those to make your purchases. Thanks, guys.